Guys, we're gonna go get the bees today. And we have baby 6.
Yikes. So yeah, we are loading up here. We are going to get our bees today. And I want to show you guys real quick. Chris ended up going to get our meat birds yesterday. We got 100 Cornish crosses.
What's up, everybody? This is Chris from Freedom Family Farm. Brought you out here today to show that we got our new chicks in. And we are about ready to introduce them to their new homes. Got some helpers here to help me out, put the chicks in. So I wanted to bring you along and show you the chicks in their new home and how much they're gonna love it. That's right.
Daddy, do we do these ones now?
All right, the chicks are in. Now we're ready to give them some heat lamps, and then they're going to be ready to go. They're already enjoying themselves. Getting some food, getting some water.
Daddy, who are you talking to?
Talking to the viewers. Can you say hi?
Hi.
So that's pretty sweet. That's going to be a great addition to the farm and put food in our freezer and also be able to sell it. So right now I'm loading up. I gotta go pick up the bees. It's about a 45-minute drive. I've got a few kids with me. So our county currently has a stay-at-home order. However, due to agriculture needs and life essential needs, we're able to travel, and I'm gonna get these bees. They help with pollinating and help producing food.
And a queen bee.
Yep, there's gonna be a queen bee with it too. So you guys excited?
Every bee has a queen bee.
Every hive has a queen bee, right?
Why?
Well, that's how we get baby bees. So you guys ready?
Yeah!
All right, load up and we're gonna get going. All right, so we're gonna go get the bees. I am not gonna film because I reached out to the owner and he never got back to me, so I don't want to just show up with the camera, start filming. And he sent out a couple emails and he was really making sure that we're just getting the bees and leaving. I mean, the recommendation usually say 6 feet away from people. I mean, it's gonna be impossible. However, he wants to abide by that rule. So I'm just gonna get the bees basically bounced. So let's go get them.
Daddy, I want to say something.
So we just got home from picking up the bees, and man, what a wet and rainy day. This is probably not the ideal weather to be introducing bees. However, I put a tarp over the hive and I'm just gonna go for it. They're not gonna really go anywhere because they don't like being wet. So I'm banking on that. And what I'm gonna be doing now is getting the smoker up and running. I'm also gonna fill the feeder. Now I got a pro frame feeder, meaning it's gonna act as a frame. It's gonna go right into the boxes. That way I don't need to set up those mason jars, and I don't have to add a layer to it. It's gonna help keep the heat in and keep them around. It's about 45 degrees right now, so I'm hoping this will be a great addition to just keeping them warm and keeping them hungry, or eating, I mean, because it is early in the spring. There's not a lot of pollen out, and what I'm gonna end up doing is, this is a gallon feeder, so I'm gonna about 16 cups of water. I'm gonna do a 1-to-1 ratio with sugar. So 1 cup of water, 1 cup of sugar. And I'm gonna add my essential oils for mites and some nutrition. I'm gonna be adding thyme, lemongrass, and spearmint. Now, if you are interested in learning more about essential oils, I'm gonna leave Dreonna's Instagram in the description below. Feel free to reach out to her if you have any questions, or if you even wanna purchase some. She's a go-to, she's a great knowledge of information, and feel free to reach out to her with all your questions. This year we ended up getting Russian hybrid bees. In the past we've gotten Italian. Now the difference between the two are Russians are known to be more weather tolerant. They are a little bit more aggressive than Italians. However, we want them to stick around come wintertime, and maybe one of the factors is that the wind around here is pretty harsh. So we're gonna try to switch it up and see what happens. I'm gonna open up this feeder right now. Looks pretty cool. So like I said, it's about maybe the size about 1.5 frames. So it looks like all you do is fill up this reservoir, and then you have your cap, and then you have these 2 pouches right here, and you got some rubber bands that you just fold that hold down this piece of wood. Then you end up filling right here, and you just pop it right into your box. So I got this feeder all filled up. Now it says it's a gallon feeder, however, it definitely didn't fit a gallon of water, or at least sugar water. Like I said, I did 16 cups of water and then 16 cups of sugar. So I'm sure that sugar filled some space. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, the bees basically, so this thing is filled up, it's pretty heavy, and I'm assuming the bees just eat right in from these holes. I don't know if you can see, but we're gonna give it a shot. Like I said, I'm trying to save heat because it is about 40 degrees right now, so I don't want too much room in the hive. So I'm pretty much all set up. I got the essential oils in there, and here, I'll pop this open so you guys can see what I got going on. I'm just gonna end up sliding this right in like that. Like I said in the last video, I got all these new frames with this new wax starter for them. So that's gonna give them a jump start in building up that wax. And then what I'm gonna end up doing is strapping the queen to this empty frame, putting her in here, and then just shaking all the bees out of the box. I still got the box in the car because it is raining right now and it is wet, and I really don't want them to get too cold. I might take another one out just to give them a little bit more room for when I shake them in there. Maybe take 2 out. Just give them enough room. We'll go like that. Let's get these bees. So we got the bees. What I gotta do is get this queen out of the box. This might be a little hard to do filming solo. Alright, I'm gonna try to take you guys along. So what I'm gonna do is end up popping this cap off right here. There's like a little lid where there's a feeder in here, and there's an insert where the queen is. You pop that off, and what I'm gonna do is, like I said, zip tie her around. She's in like a little cage. Zip tie her around that frame. There's a cork I'll end up pulling out, and then I'll end up stuffing like a marshmallow in there. That marshmallow allows the worker bees to eat it and free her. That way the worker bees get used to her and they don't just attack her right away. Because these bees are from a different hive. And so when they gather the bees to sell and whatnot, they're from a hive and they introduce a queen. So normally they would attack a new queen because this isn't their normal queen. So it just gives them a time to get used to the queen, used to her pheromones, and just be good workers and take care of the hive. So that's what I end up doing. I'm gonna try to walk you guys through it as I'm doing it. So let's give this a shot, all right? All right, the first thing I gotta do is put the reducer in. I ended up forgetting to do that. This just allows just not an easy access. There's just a little hole where the bees go in and out, and basically you're training them to come back here. They know their queen's pheromones, and that's why I want to keep that queen in that cage for a little bit, so that way they learn the pheromones and they don't instantly kill her. So what I'm gonna end up doing, so check these bees out. That's cool. This is 3 pounds, so it's about 10,000 bees. So like I said, I gotta take this board off right here, and the queen is being held by this strand. Let's get into it, guys. It is cold. I gotta get these bees in. So here's the queen. It's got some workers on it. And it actually has some bees inside. I don't know if you can tell. Ha, the pigs are wrestling. So I gotta take this cork and I'm gonna end up putting a little marshmallow in there. But that's the tricky part, because I don't want the queen to fly away. So this queen has a blue dot on her. It just means that she has been marked. And that way I know if this is gonna be the original queen, or if maybe if she dies and then produce a new queen. So that's good to know. I'm glad I checked that out. See that right there? That blue dot? You wanna see Weston? Come here. So I got her all, this hat keeps getting in the way. I got her all attached, and basically all I'm gonna do is just slide this in like that. And then I'm just gonna shake this all out. All right, buddy, you might wanna stand back for this one. All right? I'm gonna move you guys. Let's see here, that'll be a good spot for you. Put these frames back in here. Let me show you. Look at all of them, all swarmed up. I don't know if you can tell. We got some in there. They're gonna be eating. We'll put these frames back in.
What's that red and what's that green light?
I'm not sure, buddy. Cool. All right. So awesome, guys. The bees are in. This actually went really good. Because of the cold weather, it prevented them from flying around, and the rain too. I mean, as you can tell, there's no bee. If you can tell, there's no bees flying around. That means all the bees got into the hive. That is awesome.
Not all of them.
Well, except for a few that's left in there, but they'll end up finding the queen. So this went really well. I think I'm gonna like this feeder because I don't have that extra frame. So they are already clustered up in there.
And there's a bee up there.
Oh yeah, there is a bee up there. But, you know, this went really well. I hope this video is good for you guys. We're setting up, we're having a big family party. We got some chicken on the grill, and we're just trying to celebrate each other.
And I think two people are coming over.
2 people are coming over? That's cool, man. That's cool. No separation from us. We are real big in community. We want to reach out to our community around here, and this farm is open. Like, if anyone is local that want to stop by, drop me an email, drop me a message on Instagram or Facebook, and we will set up a farm tour for you guys. You come out, and because we just want to reach the community. What's that, bud?
There's a bee on your vest.
There's a bee on my vest?
Right here.
My armpit? All right.
No, on the back.
On the back? We'll be fine. All right. So guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys like it. It is raining, and I'm trying not to get the camera wet because I definitely don't want to break it, because I've already broken a microphone, and I just got the camera back because I ended up breaking it during the pig butchering. It ended up falling over because of the high winds, and so I got it fixed. I don't want to have to send it out again. So guys, I appreciate you tuning into this video. I hope you guys learned some stuff regarding bees. This wasn't really a how-to. We did throw some essential oils in the feeder. That's really good because it's gonna give them a boost of immunity, and it's also gonna get rid of any type of mites that are actually on them from the other hive that they came from. So those are good. Check out the links in the description. Also guys, there's a link for some t-shirts. We set that up on Teespring. And tank tops. Weston really likes tank tops. We got a lot of things going on, guys, so check the descriptions out. Feel free to click those links, search around, and please guys, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and don't be afraid to leave some comments, all right? And we will see you guys on the next video.
Hit that subscribe button.